Hi guys, Tony here from the Video Marketing Group, and in this video I wanted to talk about my update on the Google Ninja Schema map. So it's an update for 2017. Now I made a discovery, and that is that when you're putting schema into the iframe of a map and then taking that and trying to embed it like auto embedding, like you're going to use something like FCS Network or a Money Robot or RankWiz or some other tool that auto embeds. Basically, the blogging platforms are actually breaking the schema within the iframe. So you end up with gobbledygook in with the schema, and so Google can't read the schema. So there's still probably some value in it, but obviously Google can't read it as schema markup. And so I have come up with a solution. So the first part of the Google Ninja Schema map is where I create a custom My Map. Okay, and so what I'm doing is I'm creating a call to action. I'm using a Google shortened link out to your either your video or your website. I've got the citation here. I've got, you know, some of your directory links, your parasite sites and citations and so forth. I've got a unique article relevant to your keywords, and of course I've got related keywords in here as well. Then I pin the video or an image off your website to the map, and then I take the first part of the map details and I put that in here. And you'll notice that these are all do follow links. Okay, so now once I've created this, okay, now we have an iframe. Okay, and this is the embed code. Okay. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because what I need to do now is I need to inject schema markup actually into this iframe. And here's what it looks like. So I have the public map URL for the My Map, and now here is all of the schema. Okay. Now this is my own custom code. I've worked out how to put this all together so it all is perfect. Now you can obviously go and try and work this out all yourself, or you can pay me to do it for you. Okay, but I can assure you that this works perfectly. And just to prove the point, I'll come over here to the structured data tool. I'm going to put the schema in here, and as you can see, 0 errors, 0 warnings. And we've got the perfect schema markup. And this is all microdata. This isn't JSON. This is actually microdata, which I believe is better. Okay. And you can see here's the address details, the geo coordinates, a description, a link to the My Map, the Google Business Map. And of course, you've got the opening hours and everything needed. Okay. So this is perfectly structured schema markup. So what I do is I've injected this schema, which you can see is here, okay, and that's injected into the iframe. Now the problem is if you take this whole iframe and now you go and put that into a tool like FCS Networker or RankWiz or Money Robot and have that auto embed out to all of these blogs, the blogging platforms are going to break this, and all of these little arrows and things that you see inside of this schema, they're going to convert that into gobbledygook. Okay, so Google is not going to be able to read this as schema markup. Okay, so I've created a solution, and that is I take the iframe and I actually create an HTML document, and I upload this to basically the Google Cloud. Okay, as you can see, I've got my storage here, and I've created a bucket, and then I've got keywords here as well. So this is a HTML document, and here you can see if I right mouse click, you can see here's all the schema. You can't see that when it's hosted in Google, but there's definitely all of the schema here. Okay, so the next step is to now iframe this link. You can also build links to this. You could tweet this link. You can build links to it. You can do all sorts of things to this link. And of course, it has some good domain authority as well. Okay. But what do I mean by iframe? Well, you know, here is the manual version. So you can manually take all of this and you can go and manually embed this into a WordPress or a Weebly or something like that. But if you want to auto embed, it's not going to work. Google's going to break all of this, the blogging platforms are going to break all of this code. And so what I've done is I've basically iframed the link, okay? And then within the iframe, I've got the citation, okay, you know, the address, the phone number, and then I've spun keywords into the iframe, okay? Now, if I go to a blog, you can see everything looks wonderful. And if I right mouse click onto this blog, you can see in the source code, here is the link to, you know, basically on the Google Cloud. And here is the citation actually in the iframe. With one of those keywords. So this keyword is obviously help theming, you know, this iframe, and it's telling Google, you know, basically what this iframe is all about. And of course, here's this link which goes back to Google. So Google's going to love this. So basically, I'm stacking the iframes, okay, because I've created a my map here, and then I've gone and put that on the Google Cloud, and then I've iframed this, and so it's basically I'm stacking the iframes, okay? So anyway, this video is to basically explain to you the update. It's to explain to you what my process is. You can obviously go and try and do this yourself, or you can come and order the Google Ninja Schema map and have me do it for you. It's $75 now, and of course I set all this up for you. If you're ordering this gig by itself, then obviously you'll need to embed the iframe. Okay, so you know, you can go and do that yourself, because what I give you is I give you the manual version for embedding by yourself, or if you want to have this iframe auto embedded across, you know, 1,000 or 5,000 niche relevant blogs, then you'll need to order one of my other gigs, or you come down here to the $5 gig and just order as many, you know, campaigns as you want. You know, depending on your niche. Maybe you only want to embed the Google Ninja Schema map on 200 Web 2.0s themed for your niche. Maybe you want to do it on 1,000 or 5,000, so you can then upgrade to like the 7-step video power punch or one of my other local gigs. So anyway, the purpose of this video was to kind of help explain what I do when I'm creating a Google Ninja Schema map, and to show you the process so you can then determine, well, I'm going to go and try and do this myself, or I'm just going to, you know, order the gig and have Tony do it. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.